Hello and welcome to round one of the Enduro World Series here from Crankworks Rotorua. New season, new bikes. Let's head up to the stages and try and find out what everybody's riding this year.
This is just a Da Vinci Troy, 140 in the rear and 170 in the front. Just a new paint job. And
big difference from last year's bike, 140. You have to be a bit more careful with that.
Yeah, you have to be a bit more careful where you throw the bike and that, but I've always ridden smaller bikes, so it's nice to kind of go back to what I know.
Yeah, new me. Enduro version 1.2. I think, to be honest, like I always rode my trail bike a lot and had like sort of some bigger training blocks. It's probably just like a less guilty off season. I'd always be like, oh, I need to ride my downhill bike, but I'd never ride my downhill bike. I'm riding for Kona this year, so I'm running the 153 29er. I bumped the fork up to 180, back with my boys at SRAM, and feeling pretty comfortable.
To be back was really long. So yeah, I'm happy to be on the bike.
And are these gauges, are they monitoring your tyre pressure?
Yeah, exactly. Tire wheels. Okay. You don't have to have a tyre gauge.
So does that go to your phone?
Yeah, just on the phone.
That's trick, isn't it?
Future.
Tell me about yourself in 5 seconds.
Ginger Frothy stoked.
I've got the intro out of the way then.
Josh, new year, new bike, and she's looking tricker than ever. Tell us about it.
Yeah, mate, brand new bike for 2019. Same rain advanced frame that we've had for a couple of years now, but we got bolted up with a few new bits and pieces for the year. Brand new Shimano XTR brakes, new 12-speed drivetrain, which is pretty nice. And the biggest change for 2019 is the Fox components.
That's a massive one for you guys, isn't it? Adjusting to a new suspension brand. Tell us how that's gone.
Yeah, that's been fantastic. You know, Fox is a massive company around the world, and to have them come on board for this year has been pretty cool. Definitely was a bit of a late change that we weren't quite ready for, but it's cool, man. You know, we spent a lot of time developing the DVO stuff, and to swap across to the Fox stuff, it's already developed, so that's one thing that's handy. And
you've got the air can on as well. You're normally a coil man, aren't you? What's going on there?
Yeah, I don't mind the piggy tail usually, but here in Rotorua, and I think Derby next weekend, you know, it's real pumpy and dynamic, and I want that kind of dynamic action out of the shock. So I thought it'd be a little bit lighter, a little bit more playful, and with all the humpy, pumpy, lumpy goodness, I kind of wouldn't mind having the air shock in the back there. Feels great so far.
XTR 12 speed as well. That must be handy for big days out like these.
It's pretty lovely. I actually went for the shorter option, so I went for the mid-cage and the 4510, which is a little bit different, so it's not quite the lovely, easy push up the hill.
No, of course it's not. Why would you have that? That's lunacy.
No, that's crazy. But I do have the 10, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So 3410 is pretty lovely. It also helps you...
We're very different. I would not use the 10. I'd go for the higher end, but anyway.
I'm more excited about the 10 than the 51. But you know, that it opens it up so we can run potentially a 32 when it gets steep, and you've still got the range of 3210, which is quite big, so yeah, pretty happy about that.
So what's the hopes for this year then?
Mate, redemption's a big one. I've had 2 pretty crappy seasons so far. Last year, you know, missing half the year after Whistler, I actually broke both my thumbs, which no one really knew about. But yeah, it was a bit of a tomahawk through a rock garden the size of fridges.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I can't say it was recommended. Yeah, really looking forward to a big, strong year and getting the whole year done and getting the results that I think the team deserves.
Brilliant, Josh. Thank you very much and best of luck.
Cheers, mate.
Kevin, new year, new bike. Tell us about it.
Yeah, new life.
New life. New me.
No, yeah, it's a new bike, a Sun 29er, so it's good news for me. And yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty sick. So I hope it's gonna be good. I think I have more speed and I have less energy, you know. No power, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Freshly released for the EWS season. Yes, 160mm 29er monster. Yeah, but they kind of know what they're doing over there, and I'm not really the most technical-minded guy. Fresh from the ground up, you know. So this is all performance-based speed machine.
Something a bit different, something back to the sort of roots of Nuke Proof with their yellow, so yeah, I'm liking it. Really everything's pretty much the same as last year, a couple new suspension settings and changes, but got the new RockShox AXS electronic dropper post on my bike. It feels cool, it's real smooth and light action to go up and down, so a bit like lighter feeling to use and a bit more responsive, so.
I guess it's going to be 2 from 2 is the big hope, is it?
Yeah, definitely. It's I don't know, I guess being in New Zealand and next week in Australia, it's as close to home as I'm probably going to get a race, so it's yeah, definitely looking forward to these 2 weekends and try and start the season off on the right way.
Ray, new year, new bike, and it looks like you're buzzing off it as well.
Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, it's kind of my dream bike with all the little bling bits everywhere, and love the suspension, love the frame, the wheels are awesome. So yeah, I'm buzzing.
So tell us, it's a Liv, is that
Yes,
right?
yep, a Liv Halo Advance. So I've got 160 on the back and 170 on the front.
Ah, okay, and you're still on DVO.
Yep, DVO, and I was lucky enough to get my own custom purple forks as well, which I'm pretty happy about.
Custom coloured stuff is Trek.
Oh, it's so fun.
So are you sort of on your own programme this year then? Have you sort of separated from the main sort of squad? How's that working out?
Yeah, really good. So Liv have got their own global race team called Liv Racing, and it's just trying to put a lot of women who race different disciplines, like we've got triathletes, road cyclists, cross country and enduro, just all kind of under the same program that's supported, but we're all individual. Cool. So the suspension grip, so we just help with those like braking bumps or chattery tracks, just to take a little bit of of the bumps away.
And you're on some pretty nice Purple Hope stuff as well.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Well, when I was a privateer, Hope kind of took me under their wing and helped me out with a few bits and pieces here and there. And when I had the opportunity to pick whatever I wanted to run on my bike, I was like, oh, Hope has been the best brakes I've ever run that I can remember. So I kind of just put the word out and approached them, and they said yes. So yeah, I'm so happy to be able to run the stuff that I want.
The more I look at it, the more trick little things I see. Tell us about these rims as well, they look massive.
Yeah, so these are from a company in Wellington called Wheelworks, and they hand build their own wheels and design their own rims and hubs, and yeah, I love them. And again, I ran them like 4 years ago and just absolutely loved them. So when the opportunity came, I was able to approach them and run what I wanted.
Brilliant. New Zealand this weekend, that's got to be a huge race for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely know a lot of people up here.
Yeah.
I'm from the South Island, so it's not really a local race for me, but I still, like it's a Kiwi crowd, it's a Kiwi race, so I'm super excited.
Brilliant, Ray. Well, listen, enjoy it, and thank you very much for showing us this rather cool bike.
Thank you, no worries.
So there you go, lots of new bikes and lots of new setups. Which of them's going to emerge victorious? That is the question on everybody's lips. Don't forget, you can find out the answer on race day on EnduroWorldSeries.com, as well as on all our social media channels.